Welcome to our deep dive into one of the most controversial incidents in the history of television quiz shows. Today, we unravel the complex and captivating story of Charles Ingram, a British Army major whose appearance on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire turned into a scandal that gripped the nation. Join us as we explore the events leading up to and following the infamous coughing major incident, delving into the motivations, accusations, and legal aftermath that define this extraordinary case. Charles Ingram, a major in the British Army, appeared on the popular quiz show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in September 2001, seeking to win the grand prize of £1 million.
It was Major Charles Ingram who had neither of those things. On the 9th of September 2001, an unassuming major took his place in the hot seat. And what was about to unfold, nobody could have predicted. Right, this is Charles Ingram. He's a major. Up there in the audience, his wife, Diana. On his first night on the show, the major's display of general knowledge was surprisingly poor.
I really haven't got a Scoobies. I wasn't there, so...
Known for his intelligence and calm under pressure, Ingram progressed through the questions with confidence, showcasing a formidable knowledge base. However, it was the £1 million question that sparked controversy. The question asked about the winner of a fictional horse race in the novel Adrian Mole, The Prostrate Years, by Sue Townsend.
It's worth £1 million.
I'm not sure. However...
Charles, you haven't been sure since question number... All he needed to do was read through the options and wait for Whittock's coded cough.
I think it's a nanomole.
No cough there.
But it could be a gigabit.
No cough there either.
I don't think it's a Megatron.
Neither does Whittock.
And I have to say, I don't think I've heard of a Google.
Uncertain of the answer, Ingram used a lifeline to phone a friend, Tequin Whittock, who was coincidentally seated in the audience. During the tense moments of deliberation, several audience members and production staff noticed an unusual pattern of coughs coming from Whittock.
Hold line. I think if I had to guess, and I can, I think I'd take cricket.
These coughs appeared to coincide with key moments when Ingram considered and eventually answered the question correctly. The suspicion of foul play grew rapidly after the episode aired. Viewers and media alike speculated that Whittock's coughs were deliberate signals to guide Ingram towards the correct answers. This speculation prompted an investigation by the show's producers and eventually the police.
Getting away with cheating us out of £1 million was going to need a mastermind with a cunning plan and a genius accomplice.
In February 2003, Charles Ingram, along with his wife Diana and Tequin Whittock, stood trial for deception at Southwark Crown Court. The prosecution argued that Ingram and his accomplices orchestrated a scheme to cheat Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by using the coughing signals to gain an unfair advantage. Throughout the trial, both sides presented compelling arguments. The prosecution portrayed Ingram as a calculating individual who abused the trust of the quiz show and its viewers for financial gain.
Mr. Ingram, we didn't meet. I am the managing director of Celador.
Right.
I think I should just get straight to the point.
Yep.
And effectively say what is a pre-prepared statement here. I have to tell you that we have suspicions from viewing the recording of last Monday's program and subsequently studying the tapes carefully that there were irregularities during the taping of the show in which you participated.
Oh, good Lord, no.
Because of that, I have to tell you that these suspicions have been referred to the police.
Right.
And thus, we, for not for the moment, will be airing the program or indeed authorizing payment of the check.
Right. Yeah, well, I mean, I completely refute that, obviously. Good Lord, I'm absolutely gobsmacked. All right, well, thanks for letting me know.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers, bye.
The defense, on the other hand, argued that the coughing was coincidental and not part of a premeditated plan to cheat.
Well, I should make one thing clear, and I'll only say it once, and that's it, and then I'll move on and talk about the victim side of it. We didn't cheat on that show. There was no plan to cheat on that show.
Why did you cough then, Diana?
I think I needed to clear my throat.
Why were you looking at the monitors?
Why was I looking at the monitors? Well, because that's the only way you can see Charles's face.
Despite the defense's efforts, the jury ultimately found Charles Ingram guilty of fraud. He was sentenced to a suspended prison term, fined heavily, and dismissed from the army. Diana Ingram and Tequan Whittock also faced legal consequences for their roles in the incident. The case also left a lasting impact on the individuals involved, tarnishing reputations and highlighting the consequences of unethical behavior in pursuit of fame and fortune. As we reflect on this complex and controversial chapter in television history, we are reminded of the power of scrutiny and accountability in the media. The Charles Ingram incident serves as a cautionary tale, illustrating the fine line between ambition and deception. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the Charles Ingram incident. If you found this exploration insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth analyses of notable events that have shaped our world. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the intriguing stories that define our collective history.